How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the newly EZA'd Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. They are finally EZA'd here on Global. It's one of the most anticipated EZAs, aside from the 6-year EZAs themselves, for Global Dokkan's 9th anniversary. We got these guys max links and rainbow status. We've had these guys rainbow for a while, so we're ready to check them out. So let's take a look at their passive here. So now they have key 4, attack and defense 170%. They randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres when there's another superhero's ally on the team. They also have an additional key 2 per rainbow key sphere obtained, plus an additional key 7 per key sphere obtained, plus a chance of performing a critical hit 7%, and reduces damage received by 7%, and launches an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack, up to 3 additional attacks within a turn per rainbow key sphere obtained. They have an additional attack defense 70% if key is 18 or more, and reduce damage received by 70% when 50% or less once only, and perform a critical hit when key is 24. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I built these guys a while ago, full crit before they had crit in their passive, so I will probably be using whatever dupes I have to change their potential to additional. They don't really need the crit, so because it's actually pretty easy to get their to get their 24 key, as you guys are going to see here. So we'll have 4 links with these guys, 5 once legendary power procs. So let's grab that. This is going to be kind of the best rotation that we can get. Unfortunately, well, we will get the orbs here, but we won't get the 24 key this turn, just simply because of the way this works. But once we get Bulma support up active next turn, you'll see it's actually much easier. Okay, so taking a look at their stats here, right? But look at that, like, this is the stats we're coming out the gate with, plus that additional damage reduction, right? I mean, they're not going to be taking major supers in the game, but they will be taking, you know, most normals. They are definitely a second or, I mean, even third slot unit by the time the 6-year EZA's release on Beast Gohan's team. There we go. Alright, so we get an additional attack with these guys, so we can build up Vegito. 5 links with these guys is probably their best partner. They do have, I mean, STR-UI Goku's a good partner for them, but then that requires, okay, 17 million is what we're going to start with. Okay, we'll take it. Okay, we get an additional attack. There goes the crit. We get a normal. Alright. There we go. So look at that. We're just critting normals there, dealing nearly 3 million damage. Like, that's wild. Okay, so we'll send these guys off. There we go. We get an additional attack.
Should be around here.
Like I told you, King Piccolo was the old me. This is not gonna end like it did before.
I will protect Earth.
Excellent. Okay, so Gohan's here just for a little extra boost, but also to help us get our passive up with Piccolo, and in case we need to transform the blues. Well, I mean, we will need to transform them, but you know, it's definitely just gonna help with that. There we go. Okay, so had to sacrifice the 12 key with Piccolo in order, but I mean, we ended up getting it anyways, thanks to him getting hit and Bulma's support. But I mean, it was probably better than putting Bulma up here. because he should be able to tank this alright. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Although, I mean, with 9 key spheres, Bulma probably would have taken that, but, I mean, double digits is better than anything. Okay, so now we'll have Blue Kaioken support on the next turn, so this is going to go nicely. And if it wasn't obvious already, we are in the Memorial Battle Gogeta. I do like these for showcases because the bosses, they're not terribly hard. They're difficult. They're challenging enough. I think they're challenging enough for showcase. And plus they're a bit longer. There we go. And we do have the Universal Survival Saga support memory up just for a little extra bit, so it's giving us 10% here. Alright, look at the whole... We got way too many rainbow orb changes here. Okay, so look, there we go. We get 5 rainbow orbs there. We get a full full round here. So let's do that. Okay, so excellent. So we've kind of already seen where their attack and defense are at. Not going to change too much, alright, because everything they get comes on the orb pickup. But we got 5 rainbow orbs, so that's 7 times 5. That's a 35% damage reduction, plus up to, what is that, 3 additional as super attacks. So this is actually going to be really nice. Plus we have guaranteed crit this turn. So this is going to be really, really good. Excellent. I've got 21 million, and that's only the first attack. That's what I love about this. Auto crit. Oh, jeez. Look at that. Alright, so getting a little bit unlucky on the additional super attacks, but still, I mean, the amount of damage we're chucking out here is just wild. Alright, so let's do this number. Let's see here. And then let's grab this with Bulma. And these guys still have their passive up, so that should be good there. Alright, so let's see here. Alright. I think we have some copyrighted music playing in the background, so we'll just drop in some active skill music in the back here. Alright, here we go. Justin. Alright, so the blues should be fine. Their passive is still up, so they shouldn't take too much post-super. I think he can super twice in this phase. Honestly, I'd kind of like it if they super... if he supered him. Excellent. There it is. Okay. I mean, again, their guard is still up, so I don't know if this can do enough. Oh, yes, perfect. And we have our Future Saga ally on the team. Okay, excellent. So let's go ahead. Let's do this.
It's now or never, Vegeta.
1 hour, but that's it!
I am the fusion of Vegeta and Kakarot. Vegito! And this is Vegito Blue! Yeah!
Excellent. Okay. So, right, if we were type disadvantage, I might if we weren't type disadvantage and knowing the chance that Gogeta can super twice in a turn, I would honestly try to get them in front here. But knowing that he has the possibility of supering twice in a turn, we're just going to do this number. So, linked with Vegito, right? 4 links active, so honestly not that bad. This is probably the best you're going to get, but 270 mil on the defense there. The attack is what we're looking at for these guys, with 35% damage reduction, or 30%, no, yeah. Wait, no, my math is off there. 28% damage reduction, because we got 4 orbs this time, right? Alright, so let's grab that, and let's call it. Alright, so we get the dodge with Vegito. Excellent. Remember, we got the 24 key, so we are auto-critting. What's going on here? Alright, so we kind of cut out there for a second. We lost the feed, but that's okay, we got it back. Alright, so just in time to see these guys do their thing. And of course, I mean, at least Vegito took this post-shooter. He should eat this pretty well. And remember, he also gave us defense raise too, so on the off chance he decides to super us. 19 mil this turn, a little bit better last turn with the extra links we got from Gogeta. There we go, look at that, we get that auto crit, we get a secondary super attack, so this is where things can start snowballing. If we actually proc that extra 50%, look at that, beautiful. Alright, and that drives us into the final phase here. Alright, so it is turn 6. We do have a full superheroes rotation, so don't want to transform Vegeta because I want to transform that other Vegito. So here's what I'm going to do, and I don't want to heal, that's the major thing, so I'm going to use giant form. Let's do that.
Plus a bitch next. Thank you, Shenron. That little extra went a long way. That was the warm-up. I'm just getting started.
Alright, so, let's grab this. There we go. Alright, so if we're lucky, we'll just get the 2 key spheres this turn, and then we should be okay. Now, Piccolo's passive is up. The only reason I'm doing this is to ensure that nobody takes a wrong super this turn, especially because I'm not going to transform Gogeta for the heal. And that's because I want to see if we can take enough damage to get Blue Kaioken's active off. If we don't, we don't. Again, we have to be below 50%, so if we don't get it in the showcase, that's fine. You guys, if you guys tune in for the ground tour, I'm sure at some point we will get hit by something that will be able to activate it, but obviously for the showcase purpose, we don't want to die while trying to showcase them, so, you know, if it happens, it happens, but we're just gonna make do. There we go. Alright, so second turn of Giant Form. Now again, I'm hoping we don't get too many. So I'm hoping this is the last turn. We don't actually proc all 3, just so we can get out of this and get on back to the showcase. We're just literally trying to protect our rotation here. Alright, and we get one last super attack here with Orange Piccolo in the 3rd slot. So hopefully this ends it right now. We don't have to come back to this. There we go. Perfect. So that worked out. Alright. So, let's see here. Passive is up. How much damage does Gogeta do? No, he's not gonna super attack. That's the thing. We know he won't super attack, so hang on. I wanna find out how much Gogeta. Alright. Let's just do that. Let's get Bulma. Put him. Yeah. Okay. And there we go. Should do the trick. And then we've got the music in the background here, so hang on. Alright, so Bulma doing her thing. Yeah, so the main reason I'm using this stage though is because the blue color can't. There's no other stage that's we can actually test them that actually has enough HP. Like the Frieza event, not gonna work. So I mean, hopefully, once the anniversary is over and they get rid of the copyright music, we don't have to deal with this again. Okay. Let's see here. Alright, so, I mean, because Gogeta's guard is up, I think, so he could possibly still take a little bit of damage here, depending on what these normals do here. His normals are 600k. I think we have more than 600k. I should have looked. I think we have more than 600k defense. Yeah, okay. Well, unfortunately, we aren't going to get the active skill. Okay, but that's fine. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's transform the other... Let's transform the other ones here.
It's now or never, Vegeta! 1 hour, but that's it! I am the fusion of Vegeta and Kakarot! Vegito! And this is Vegito Blue! Yeah!
Alrighty, so with that, so let's take a look here. So unfortunately we didn't get their active skill, but I mean we can kind of see just where they're at. Anyways, so let's grab... Okay, I'm gonna take... Who's got the better defense right now? Okay, yeah, alright. I'm gonna take this. Yes? Okay, yeah, let's do that so we get the 24 key. Right there, boom, we'll get 24 key again. Alright, so let's take a look here. So we're pretty consistent with this setup. There aren't, like I said, there aren't too many extra, there aren't too many other link partners we can use for this guy. I mean, it's basically the gods, SDR Blue Kaioken Goku, SDR UI Goku, but then, like I said earlier, the team we would have to run to make those two work together, not exactly something ideal for showcasing. I mean, we can work it for other like quick events, but obviously an event like this where we're going to turn 7, turn 8, not ideal for him. Plus we don't have a full reps of universe 7, so I'm relying on this guy's 77% chance to dodge. There we go, 19 million, very nice. And I don't like that. I don't like relying on that. But we will, there we go. We get an additional super. Okay, so yeah, we got some of the worst luck I've ever seen on the additional supers this round. But I mean, that's a showcase for you, right? That's what happens, unfortunately. we missed almost all of our additional chances to super throughout this. I think we only got one. It is a 50% chance, but when it does go off, it does go off nicely. It is unfortunate that we didn't get it. All right, but I mean, even so, the thing is like, look at the damage that's coming out of those normals. Even though you're not getting the super attack, the damage coming out of those normals is still pretty high for a normal attack, right? We're talking 4 million damage for the crit on a normal. Like, that is really, really good. I don't mean to make it sound like that means that they're bad. Like, no, they're still dishing out damage, right? And then obviously their defense is much greater the more they do it, but you know, is what it is. So there you have it, folks. There is the Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta's. Yay. Didn't have the best luck on the additional super attacks with these guys, but we still got to see some pretty stellar performance, right? Getting we were pretty consistently getting the rainbow orbs, getting them to, we had one turn where we couldn't get 24 key, right? Like I said, I would probably invest additional supers into them. I'm gonna probably have to use the extra dupes I have lying around and change them, since, you know, with the 24 key, they do have auto crit, so we don't really need the extra critical hit from the hidden potential. So I do really like the amount of damage they can put out. I can't wait to test them in other fights where we can really see what they're made of. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Like, I think Kid Buu and the Trunks fight are really great examples of what you can do with these guys, simply because of the attack lowering that they do, which is on their 12 key and 18 key. So it's really, really helpful. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what do you think of Blue Kaioken Goku and Evolution Blue Vegeta? Like I said, unfortunately, we didn't get the best luck with the additional supers here, but I'm sure some of you guys are seeing constantly the popping off of the additionals. Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.